Hey, Nova here. So I know this is quite unusual for the channel. I usually do Call of Duty montages,
good so far.
PS4 specifically.
Go ahead and
However,
give the vigor tester a try.
I haven't wanted to branch up for such a long
We'll
time.
learn right
and
quick
Fallout
if you
New
get
Vegas
back all your
has been
faculties.
my favorite game. And I thought, what better game to play than my favorite one? I know it's roundabout logic, but who cares really? Let's do this Vigomatic. Or Vitomatic, I mean. Okay, 6. 6. 6. I always do 6 on these. And the last 2 I leave at 5. I like to have a well-rounded character at the very beginning. I'll probably just leave it like this for most of the game.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
Really, Doc?
Well, we know your vitals are good.
Oh,
but
thanks,
that
man.
don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping.
You know, Mitchell...
What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
You're quite
See
fine,
if your
you know
dogs
that.
are still barking.
Oh, by the way, this is my character. Very generic. I literally didn't change anything about him because I'm going to be wearing a helmet the entire dang game. I'm going to go to 3-person except to show you anyways. Say goodbye to that beautiful face.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Day, but it's not an option on here. So I'll go campfire, I guess.
Enemy.
Kill.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Father. Ow. Damn.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I kind of disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I disagree with that, too.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
You know it. I'm a star!
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A stupid kid narrating everything he says in game.
Okay. How about this one?
Definitely a ship at sea. Looks like the USS Texas.
Last one.
Kind of looks like two bears high-fiving, but that is not only a meme, not something they can say in the game.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
No, guns, barter. Oop, my bad.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
And
You got a form
Doc.
for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
You'd be surprised. I really want to do Wild Wasteland for this one, and... Guild? Or... What should I do? Trigger Discipline for now. That seems like a good idea.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I'm gonna go rob you real quick, hold on. Dang it. Yeah, be prepared for a lot of such containers. I might just fast forward to the spot, and then you'll just hear when I talk.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yes, I want hardcore mode. Radio, Doctor, I'll probably see in about 5 minutes if I get a gecko bite on me. Whee! So for future reference, I will not be speaking whatever a character in-game is speaking. All that does is confuse everyone and also make it to where you can understand neither of us. Alright. Oh, what? Hey. Yeah, I know. Hey, what the fuck? What the heck? There we go. I don't know why that was happening for some reason. Okay, yeah. Over the blues, happy farewell, happy reunion. Oh, Lonesome Rose. Okay, cool. Gun Rose also. Yeah, I understand. Yep, I got it. Radio, just Sunny Smiles. Hey, Pete. Cool. It looks like your foot's broken there, bud. You see that? Map perspective. This looks weird, though. Hi, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I sure could use all the help. I'll come for you later, baby. Mwah. I do absolutely love this game. The one thing I don't like, though, is how dang slow NPCs walk. You walk like there's no urgency, that there's nothing to worry about. Well, I have a time schedule here. What do I have to meet?
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Oh,
Take this and
crap.
try to hit a couple. That's the right idea. Look down. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Yeah, suck.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No.
Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay. Let go. You see this? What I mean? Run! Run like your life depends on it! Because my career does. Come on. Like I'm saying though, I got this game I think when I was, I want to say 13, maybe 14. I watched at the time my favorite YouTuber, The Only Bentley, play it. I was like, I gotta have this game. It looks so amazing. And you know what? I was right. It is amazing. It's kind of simplistic in the way that it is designed, very buggy, but still, I absolutely love the story. I absolutely love the characters and
Hear that up on the ridge
all the
behind me there?
DLCs.
We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sure thing. Alright, come here, you little sons of... Don't want to curse.
Okay. Go give him hell.
Haha, I love my gun perks. A vermin raffle is so good. Nah, it kind of sucks, but still, that's pretty good for early game. I always forget I have to go talk to Sunny again right here. I always want to just move on and not come back. Come on.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Radio, lead the way. Ah, gun safety 101. Point away from your friends.
Come on!
I can sell all this stuff later. Get some caps, go buy spend the general store. Do whatever. Oh no, a citizen needs my help. Oh. Well. She did.
Help!
Is she? Oh no, she's still alive.
Howdy.
How do?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thank you. You know, I really do need that water though for later on because I'm playing on hardcore, which means I'll get hungry, my character will get thirsty, and healing is
Now that was some good work.
Like
Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
No, this takes more time.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Sure, I'll do that. Going on back to Good Springs, gonna sing my donuts song. CMPFI, I'm gonna get copyright strike. Hi, Cheyenne, you beautiful little sheepdog. This game is awesome. I don't know why, I've always been infatuated with the Southwest, especially the desert region. It probably actually did start with this game. It's just something special about that area to me. I don't even live there, I live Midwest, but still. I guess just how different it is from home makes it interesting to me.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground.
Joe,
Got it?
We'll keep
I'm
that
gonna
in
kill
mind.
ya.
Now, if you're not gonna buy something,
Hear
get
that?
out.
We're gonna
What
kill
the
you.
hell is your problem?
Your ugly face. Okay.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Word now.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Isn't dynamite and blast powder the exact same thing, though?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I could make a lot more friends easier, though. Alright, yeah, I don't want to go through too many dialogue trees. It gets very boring very quickly. I'm going to ask what's interesting, though, in the Wasteland.
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Oh, you don't say?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here...
Alright, yada. Alright, let's go say hi to Ringo. Let's go pop our heads in. See what he wants. We're gonna help him. We're gonna cut to the chase. We're gonna help him. We're gonna kill the powder gangers, and then we're gonna meet him up at wherever it is. The Crimson Caravan outside of New Vegas.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
What a great welcoming. I'm not your enemy, if that's what you're asking. Yeah?
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Oh, whoa, let's see what I
Start
can
with
do.
Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, let's conclude loot. I'll take that. There's a doctor bag right there. I'll take that. Nothing in there. Yeast I don't need. I'm gonna get an infection from that. I know I won't. Being fun. Oh, I actually need that. Yeah, you can see me. I know. Nothing in there. Okay, let's get out of here now. Sonny! Sonny! Where art thou? Jukebox, right? Those mailboxes are extremely useful. I've hardly seen anyone else use them. If you do get this game, use those Mojave Express mailboxes. There's like I think 5 of them on the map, and you can send an infinite amount of items to any one of them. Hi now, Sonny.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well.
Borrow.
Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Alright. See what we can do to Trudy.
So
Hi
you're
there,
planning on
Trudy.
taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Yep. So it's yada yada yada.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you.
Yay!
Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Good thing I specialize in bartering. Alright, come here, Chet. I'm gonna steal some of your armor. And probably guns, maybe, too. I don't know.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth it. If you're hurting for
my
caps,
bad.
I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Yeah. Here is some business insight for you.
You made your
Some
point.
motivation.
I can provide
If you
people
would.
with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yay, we have all that. Alright, Doc Mitchell. Come on. Alright, explosives. Should I do explosives? Yeah, I'm going to bring 25 just for Easy Pete because I'm going to get all that and 3 into that. And Danny here, 2 into medicine because I like having. I don't like having holes in me.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best. Whee! So this first mission, I just wanted to kind of breeze through it, use it as kind of a test run for this entire series, which I am going to be making this a series. I just wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, and so I'm kind of experimenting with different forms of narration. Hey there you are, buddy.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Yep. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. I'm gonna try not to skip dialogue. I find that it makes it easier for people to understand the actual story and what's happening.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Alright, so it's about 3 minutes, right? Cool. Ringo! Ringo, I'm coming, buddy! I'm coming. We're gonna go kick their butts. Yeah. Sarah's getting a drink.
So what's going on? Did
Ice
Sonny
Republic
agree to
here.
help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Nope, let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Dynamite. Doink. Rightio. Oh, that was really short. Jesus. Jesus. Alright, fight's over. Oh, well, what? Hold on. Who's here still? Someone still here? Ah, there he is. Give me that 37. That's my baby! Yeah, I know, I'm vilified. What can you do? Stealth boy. Woo! Okay, looting time. Thank you.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Sure.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
I'll be expecting my money then. I want that hat, dynamite, shotgun. You suck. Alright. Shouldn't there be one more body around here somewhere? No? Thought there would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, oh, yep, that is all of them, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna call it here then. The Battle of. Wait, what's this place again? Good Springs! The Battle of Good Springs, of course it is. Yes, how could I forget that? Alright, well, see y'all later.